Good morning. Happy Friday. It's Freaky Freestyle Friday. It's Coffee and Cars with Joe from Ignition Diecast. And we got a lot to talk about today. And I also remembered what I wanted to tell you yesterday, but I forgot, but I remembered. So at the end of this video, I'll tack that on. Every video, I practically have corrections and addendums to what I said yesterday. So as I was opening this Porsche 911, that's a magic marker, GT198, I didn't even realize that it was missing its wing. And here's one that I pulled out of the scary box in perfect shape. So I'm going to keep this one. This one got put in the free section and it's already gone. And the archive is just going to have to do without for now. Another one of these will come along, I'm sure. But yeah, I film these videos like off the cuff, just like turn the camera on and start talking. So because I'd never seen this casting before, I didn't notice that the wing was missing. I should have seen those slots right there, but I didn't. And my stupidity is part of what makes this channel so fun, right? You get to point out like all the shit I get wrong. So I got this premium Ford Sierra Cosworth yesterday, and I needed this one. I'm getting close to having all the already been split because I keep these cards. Ford Sierra Cosworths, and I passed on this one at the time when this series was current because I didn't really collect these. But let me show you that box. So this isn't super full, but I am getting close. I think I'm only missing maybe 2 or so, and that's one of the satisfying things about this hobby. It's never going to be finished because there's always new cars, but catching up and getting all of a specific casting that's released, and then staying on top of that, that's pretty fun for me. So there's the one we just opened. This one was a multi-pack exclusive anniversary, and I think this one was a Kroger exclusive. So getting there. I got these 9, and I think there's only like 10 or 11 altogether. 87 Ford Sierra Cosworth. This whole box is dedicated to that casting. So I promised that I would show the other side. Well, first of all, let's back up. This is Feedback Friday, but I didn't get any questions. But I do get asked a lot of the same questions because I use phrases and terminology on these videos that if you haven't been watching all along, you might not know what I'm talking about. Like Kevin, who the fuck is Kevin? And what is this archive thing? So I think what I'm going to do is film a separate video just addressing all these frequently asked questions. And then if every time someone asks it, I'll just send them the link to that video. And it'll be a review for a lot of like the 4 or 5 of you that really like this channel. And it'll be a good like question and answer video for newbies. So I opened about... Well, I didn't open. I examined and evaluated about 50 cars from the Ugly Box, which has been combined with the Glory Box. So now I'm just calling it the Inbox. And as cars come in that aren't from a specific trading partner, I'll just throw them in that box and get to them when I get to them. So these are what are going to the archive. An Evil Twin in gold. Very good shape. This came out of the Ugly Box. I'm surprised. Like I always keep saying, some of them were cared for and don't have water damage. A rigger motor in red. I think it's got a little bit of chrome flaking, but not too bad. I think I might flag it as green or something. A Mo Scoot. I think this is the first edition. There's one with a raised logo and the flat logo. This is the flat logo variant. This Mercedes GT something, I have it, but it's already been added to the archive. I don't remember what this is called. Something flame something, but this is definitely not something I would collect. And in the archive it goes. What is this called? I feel like I need to tell you what this is called. Hold on. It's a Callaway C7. And pretty cool. I've seen this before, but this one stands out because that's a really good color for this car. And I think it's got some chrome issues on the wheels, but good enough to add to the archive. The Baby Boomer in light blue, in really good shape, aside from that chrome problem, but good enough to add to the archive. This thing, I can't remember what it's called, but it's essentially new. It's in perfect condition, even the chrome. It's not a first edition. It came a couple years later, but this one's going to the archive. This Camaro snack time or candy, whatever, Camaro convertible. I don't really want this one. It would be a serious candidate for deletion, and it's in really good shape except for the chrome on the wheels. Get ready. A Ferrari, I think it's called the 355 F355 Challenge, and it's in really good shape. I thought, man, this is a big money car, but no, they sell these in the package for like $8, so not that big of a deal, but in relatively good shape. I'm not a Ferrari collector, so to the archive it goes. And this is a really cool example of this car. I can't see what it's called. It's a fantasy car based loosely on a Studebaker. Attitude, that's it. So I have seen Attitudes before, but I really like this color, and it's actually metal. It looks like it's plastic, but it's just really nice sky blue paint job. And a bit, well, see, those wheels are completely flaked off. It looks like they've been stripped, but these still have a little bit of chrome on them. Moisture, I guess, as someone said. This GT something, very good shape except for the wheels, and there's one nick on the front. See that right there on that corner? But it'll go in the archive, and I'll just flag it as upgradable. Here is a perfect shape Predator, and it was a mainline release, not a 5-pack, so keeping it. The Shadow Jet 2 in gray. This has something to do with insects. Hornet. So it came in a 5-pack, I think, or some kind of insect theme, but it is a mainline release, so it was numbered, so keeping it. A no matter what, kind of looks like a Nomad, and really good shape. Maybe 5% flaking. Slight issues of chrome on the wheels, but totally good enough. And the paint is perfect. This faster, I don't remember what this is called. I don't think it's on the base either. So Fast, S-O-O-O, fast. And this is a weird one because the chrome is intact, but it has a little bit of that like orange peel. Like moisture was messing with these cars pretty badly. And this one has a roof that comes up. If you pull it back too hard, it comes off the hinges. So if you have one of these, or if you get one, be careful. So to the archive it goes. So Fast. And then here's two cords. I think it's 34, 36. This one is one of the early ones I opened. See that blemishing? That's really bad. Like, that's as crumply as I've seen on any of these. But this is the first car I opened and I was like, did the person strip the wheels? Because this is supposed to have chrome lace wheels, but they're all black. And apparently what happened is the chrome completely flaked off, plus it had that little itis, whatever you call that. I doubt that came from the factory like that. Maybe it did. When I first saw it, I thought, oh, that's kind of a ragged casting, but I have a feeling moisture did that. And there was a green one also, which is in perfect shape. The chrome 5 spokes are intact, no paint issues. Perfect. So those are the ones that are going to the archive. And then of all of those, there's only 3. Well, I'm keeping that Porsche 911 GT1 98. But there were 3 that came out of the ugly box that I am keeping. So it's a Rally Escort Rally in police livery. So riddle me this. Is it a police car or is it a rally car? It can't be both. Why would they paint a rally car like a cop car? I mean, is this like an off-road pursuit vehicle? I don't get it. I don't like that kind of stuff. A Mustang Cobra. And I was surprised to find out that I actually have 3 other one of these. So this makes 4. So I have 4 of this big body Mustang Cobra. And apparently this has something to do with Corgi. It was a Corgi casting also. And the Corgi version was just called Ford Mustang. But I couldn't really find it anywhere. So let me know if you have any information on that. Is this a Corgi casting like that one Porsche one? Or what? And then here's an interesting one. It's a Panos GT car. Panos race car. And I have a white one of these. And I'm keeping it because where I live here in Georgia, Panos is a big name. A lot of people around here know who he is because the whole Panos empire was right up the street in Braselton, Georgia, about 20 minutes from here. So I've actually been to Panos Auto Development when I was doing IT work. I've been to Road Atlanta's offices, plus I've driven on Road Atlanta. I've been to Chateau Elan. And what else? There was a winery that his wife did, and there was a stuffed animals company that his wife did. But Don Panos has passed away, unfortunately, and most of those properties are sold off. And I don't think Panos Auto Development exists anymore. So, kind of a collector's item. And that's all I got for Freaky Friday. So I'm going to do another video today of just like what's up with this, that. I have a list of like 10 things that probably like mysterious to people who don't watch these sorry ass videos very much. But I'll explain it all. And happy Friday. It's the weekend again. Get out there and oh wait, well, holy shit, I almost forgot again. 2 updates. I know I change things around a lot, but I'm always trying to like do what customers are buying and changing the Ignition Diecast thing to meet customer demand. Well, it turns out that people don't really care about boulevards. I said I was going to carry boulevards moving forward and try to acquire like 1 through the current ones. But as you may very well guess, people only care about the latest, the ones that aren't really available yet. And people will buy boulevards, the older ones, if you sell them for less than cost, which is idiotic. So not going to do that. So the boulevards that Ignition Diecast does get will probably just be in the featured items, like the homepage. And when they're gone, they're gone. I'm not going to invest a bunch of money. I don't have the money to buy a bunch of inventory that's just going to sit. And on that same note, I know I expressed that I wanted Ignition Diecast to be comprehensive, and including carded cars. But same story. People don't really buy carded cars once they're like more than a month old. Like they want They want a bargain, as do I. Everybody wants a bargain. So it's just not really, it's kind of dumb business practice to invest thousands of dollars in carded inventory like 2024, 2023, 2022 that 1 in 1,000 people are going to be interested in. So because I find it entertaining, Ignition Diecast is sort of an extension of what I'm able to keep doing because I'm interested in it, which is loose cars, loose Hot Wheels, and loose Matchbox. And we'll get the hot stuff as it comes out, as much as I think will sell. But the competition for it is frustrating at best, infuriating at worst. Like yesterday, this one place I like to buy from, it's not wholesale, it's retail, but for lack of a better word, it's a distributor called Gigantoid Diecast, and they're awesome. It's my first choice, but he never announces. Like he'll announce like maybe 20 minutes before it drops on Instagram and Facebook, and then shit sells out in like 15 minutes. So I've been waiting for the G cases. They arrived and sold out within like 20 minutes because there's such an annoying shortage of all this, and there's so many adults like hungry for this stuff that it's frustrating. So I managed to get a few from my second choice, which has higher shipping rates. The off-road series is coming in. Didn't manage to get any silhouettes because those fucking sold out in minutes. But maybe I'll find the ones that I want at the white SUV place. I don't know. But have a good weekend. Don't let my grumpy, sour attitude infect your mood. Have a good one. Talk to you tomorrow.